Heretic is one of the smartest and best horror films of this year, and perhaps even of several years now. When two Mormon missionaries visit seemingly friendly Hugh Grant, they get invited into his home, debate topics concerning religion and belief, and then things take a turn the two Mormons weren't expecting. Heretic is a great horror film. It's suspenseful and tense, it poses big topics of discussion and debate, and it's elevated by fantastic lead performances by the main trio, with Hugh Grant being a particular standout. Hugh Grant manages to be both friendly and creepy, and at times even menacing and threatening. He is polite and gentlemanly, but with a dark edge. It's a fantastic, mesmerising performance and maybe even one of his best. Sophie Thatcher and Chloe East are equally as compelling as the missionaries who step into the wrong person's unusual home. Sophie is the more confrontational type, with more aggression and determination, while Chloe is more innocent and empathetic of the two. They have great chemistry together, and the film does a good job at making them distinct individual characters who not only share beliefs, but have their own views and opinions outside of their faith. The film poses many big topics and questions concerning religion, faith, history, and life itself. It manages to pose arguments for and against many of the discussions presented, allowing for a back and forth, as well as conflicting messaging and room for interpretation. It's a horror film that's about way more than just being scary or suspenseful. It's a horror film that has points to make and something to say, and it does so very smartly. However, while the film is great, its third act is perhaps its weakest thanks to one too many twists and revelations. The film is slightly too long, with a little too much going on. It becomes a little overbearing towards its end, but not in a major way that detracts from anything that's going on. It's also a little disappointing that some of the big reveals and twists lack the wow factor that the film builds them up to be. Again, nothing major, but enough that the end is the weakest part. Heretic is a great horror film with fantastic lead performances and topics on display. Its locations, direction, use of horror and even comedy are impeccable. It's just a little bit of a shame that the third act is a touch too long, with reveals that aren't always 100% satisfactory. But these are minor quibbles considering how engaging everything is beforehand.